Hey there, I'm RK. Furries have been around a long while, long enough to get nods from comedians and the media as a whole. Many of these tend to be negative, but today I'm going to look at what I think are the top 3 positive fictional furries. Fictional drumming furs, gaming furs, and academic furs are culturally effed. Starting at the bottom, number 3, Garth Algar from Wayne's World. You of course remember Garth from Saturday Night Live and a 2-parter movie by Paramount Pictures called Wayne's World.
Wayne's World! Wayne's World! Party time! Excellent!
It should be apparent from this one very iconic scene that we all know and quote, and I've used on the show before.
Did you ever find Bugs Bunny attractive when he'd put on a dress and play a girl bunny?
Garth nearly comes out of the closet, or the kennel, to Wayne in that pivotal moment, but otherwise keeps his fuzzy habits to himself. He gauged the situation and, based on his friend's reaction, decided not to go further out of embarrassment.
No. No. Neither did I. I was just asking.
But remember also his Foxy dance in Wayne's World 1? He's also a tech geek, and possibly that spreads to computers too.
First, I'll access a secret military spy satellite that's in a geosynchronous orbit over the Midwest. Then, I'll ID the limo by the vanity plate Mr. Big.
Which at the time, in the early and mid-90s, would have been mud and muck-focused chat rooms. Unfortunately, there's nothing in Wayne's World 2 to corroborate this claim of his true furriness. Number 2, Fox from the web series The Guild, played by Will Wheaton, who you probably remember as Wesley Crusher from The Next Generation. In Season 5, the show takes place over one weekend at a convention, and Felicia Day's character, Codex, is being stalked around by a mysterious fursuiter, later revealed to be one of her love interests and the leader of her rival guild. By the end of the season, he finds another fur. His fursuit isn't half bad either. He's bad at fursuiting though. He kind of just stands in the corner and stares. Fursuiters, take note. This is not good fursuiting behavior.
Whoa. Wish I would have known that before I kicked. Would have done it harder.
He is on the list though because he's still a positive example of nerd culture. He's an enterprising, commissions artistic works for his lover, attends cons, and is a decent snuggler.
Uh-oh.
For much of the show, he is cast as the villain, but he also had enough time in the spot of love interest to be worthy of the title Good Enough.
Hey, stop it! We encourage furry fornication to get in there!
Really, this is the kind of thing that's good for nerd visibility. The greatest proponents of the furry fandom are not the general public, but our fellow nerds on 4chan and Reddit who shame furries. This show is watched by nerds who, no doubt, have interacted with the many types of people portrayed in this series. And finally, number 1, Dean Craig Pelton from the TV show Community, played by Oscar Award winner Jim Rash.
This better not awaken anything in me.
A man who is not ashamed to be himself, Dean Pelton wins the award for most outgoing fictional fur. During Season 1, he shows an overwhelming appreciation for other men in Dalmatian costumes.
But that doesn't even begin to describe what I really am.
Undefinable and undeniably queer, Dean Pelton is an academic professional who has a positive outlook and outgoing personality, should be an example of how I hope the future will be for everyone who likes to try and be something different. Try something different and embrace every last bit of themselves. He needs way better exposure to fursuits though.
Way to, broaden your mind, have fun.
Okay, now don't be mad at me. I didn't think that more than one person would answer the ad.
Yes, dream coming true.
So one thing we can determine is that furry has little to no positive representation in mainstream media. I'm sure I'm missing some, so I hope you'll share them down in the comments section. If there's enough, I'll follow it up with another episode on positive fictional furs. What do you think of this short and sweet format? It's a bit of a listicle, isn't it? In a future episode, I'll be taking a look at the worst fictional furries and what I'll call fursploitation. I've been your host, RK. Thanks for watching. Culturally Effed this week was brought to you by these fluffy people and by our sponsors on Patreon. If you like what we do here, the best thing you can do for us is subscribe and share with your friends. If you want to support us in a more tangible way, we have a donate button at the top of our YouTube page and also a Patreon, where patrons get cool perks like priority episode suggestion and early access to our side series all about furries and sex, called Culturally Effed After Dark. If you have an idea for a future episode topic, you can find us online at Culturally Effed on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Furfinity, and Weasel. I have been your host, RK, and thanks for watching.